Are you done being annoying?
I'm not being annoying, you're being annoying.
Okay. I love you.
No, you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elizabeth, and today we have another photography video, but we have David here as a special guest.
Yay.
So this is going to be kind of like a behind the scenes and tips and tricks photography session for working with couples and then doing more of like an in-home intimate session. So I'll try to give you pointers along the way. I didn't really plan anything that we're going to do. I have us wearing more neutral colors like neutrals and blues because that'll have us all on a concise color scheme to edit later. But then we do have outfit changes that we will get into later in the video. But I'm going to be using my Nikon D50-100. I'm actually going back to my 18 to 55 millimeter kit lens just because I want it to kind of show that you don't really need fancy equipment for this. And then I have a $6 Nikon remote that I got on Amazon. So I can kind of show you our setup and then we'll get started. Okay, so this is the setup we kind of have here. We have, I guess you can see more when it's not, the light isn't completely facing you. So it's a, I think it's a Limo Studio, just big light fixture. And then I also have my camera set up here with this big tripod. So super easy, super simple. Okay, so one of my first tips is to make sure that you guys, like when your couples are posing together, you don't want them to be all slunched over because then it just makes them look really uncomfortable. So make sure their back's straight. Like this kind of, but not so stiff and yeah. The next thing is if they're sitting down, you don't have to worry about as many limbs for looking awkward. So sitting down is always a really great place to start. And then my last little tip to start is that Pinterest has some really good pose ideas. So if you need somewhere to get inspired, that's a really good place to start. I'm going to sit right here and I just want you to kind of come around to the side and have your legs down like this and just wrap your arms around.
Like on my knees?
No. There you go. And then kind of wrap your hands around my shoulders like this and come around to the side and just look at me. I know. Okay, another thing is always be sure your subjects, like David naturally just really wants to face this way just because he's sitting in that direction. That's natural for him. But I can see us in the viewfinder, and if he just rotates this way, it probably looks awkward down with our legs. But I zoomed in the camera so that it's just like our upper bodies, and it puts light on his face, which will be better later. Okay, breaking out Pinterest poses. If you're trying to mimic Pinterest poses, they're kind of just an inspiration to start with, and then you can kind of do whatever you want. Like you have the idea in your mind, but you can change that. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. And do that again so that our feet aren't cut off. You don't want to cut off any limbs. That's a big tip. No limb cutting. Real smile.
I couldn't tell how I was going to smile on that one.
Actually, come back up here again. I'm going to have us switch sides so that we will face the light. And then have you kind of face that way. Actually, I don't like that. We're gonna like that. Face this way. And then I'm gonna come up behind you like this, and you're gonna kind of reach up and grab my hands, and then look back at me. Ooh, I really like that. No. Don't strangle me either. You're crazy. Oh no. Another tip. When people are asking how to pose them and stuff, just let them wander into a shot all by themselves and then see what they naturally look like, because sometimes you won't even have to do anything. Okay. For David, though, that's not the case. I'm going to move him.
I don't care.
Okay, so I'm going to have you face more towards the light. And we're going to kind of get this blanket. More so you're not, like, hanging off the bed. No.
That's right. Are you good here?
No.
Are you trying to take it off?
Make me laugh. Too bad I already took the picture.
Slipping and falling on ice.
That's not funny!
Alright, here, another one. A fat man slipping and falling on ice.
David!
Fat man falling off a moped. Imagine that bounce.
How do you just think of all these things?
Because I've seen them on YouTube videos before. I used to watch that in junior high all the time. Want to see it?
No! One thing I always like to make sure I do when I'm
Always?
doing these pictures with David or an in-home couple session or whatever, I always want one, oops, I'm sorry,
You're fine.
kind of like angled and looking down. And so for this one, we just move the pillows to this side of the bed and get it from that angle. Nice and simple. You're so weird. Okay. Oh, look, we both are in here. Your hair looks good.
Yours looks better.
I love you.
I love you too. Take another picture.
Why? You're crazy.
Alright, hey, let's do another look at the camera. I got a good one.
David!
You want it in your mouth now?
No! Here, that's a good idea.
No.
You know that one we did at the beach? Where we just like had our hands on each other's face? And then kissed me. Getting all my lipstick on you.
I don't even feel it.
Okay. Okay, I just want you to like nuzzle your nose into my cheek or my ear or whatever.
My nose or my tongue?
Here. Pro tip, have the guy try to draw a picture with his nose on the girl's cheek. It's supposed to make her laugh, and she's gonna have to guess what it is. And it's gonna make them feel more comfortable around each other.
Oh, we're playing a guessing game now?
Yes, guessing game. Wait, your hand needs to be in this shot. Oh, there we go.
It needs to not be in the shot?
It needs to be like in
Oh.
in here. It was hanging out and getting cut off.
Alright, I'm ready for my first drawing.
Okay. A house.
No. Your initials.
David! No. One, two. Okay, David and I moved out into the living room now, and so we're just going to use this chair to wrap up our pictures because my camera is dying. Alright, so we moved some things around. I always say it's good to get different angles, different places for the light, different poses.
I didn't do that.
And then I had a sweater on and then I took it off too because it gives like a different variety for the photos also. But we're almost done. Put your arm around my shoulder. And then sit up straight. And try to make me laugh.
Is my face not?
Horrible.
Does my face not make you want to laugh?
No.
Peter Pan without wings getting the ground when he jumps out the window.
David! How do you think of this stuff? Not me. Go.
They cut me down the road and fall on ice.
Okay, and now let's kiss. Stop. Here, just kiss me. I want a really good one, but I don't think we're gonna get one. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up so I know to keep doing photography videos. If you want to see some more images from this session, I'll have a blog post linked below where you can go and check out the whole album. If you have any comments, leave them down below. David likes reading those too. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Bye guys. Are you mute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay,
Does it look like I'm crying?
a little bit. Were you?
No.
Okay.
'Cause I like you.